I'm just wondering that, we're probably going to make lamb today. All right, so tandoori. I've been craving the burnt, charred ends of the lamb tandoori. Yep. So we're gonna make the tandoori spice from scratch, and after that, probably we're going to put it in a 24 hours double marinade, right? In a sense, salt. We put some salt over there, then ginger, garlic, chili, and a bit of lime to tenderize the meat. And after that, we're going to do a second marinade with the tandoori masala. And after that, we're going to taste it. So let's go cooking. Rack of lamb, right? So what I've done is that I've already put in a bit of ginger garlic paste, a bit of salt, and we put it overnight. So as you can see, it's super tender right now, because the ginger garlic salt also has a bit of chili and a little bit of lime zest and the lime juice in it. So it really tenderizes the meat, right? And it helps it to break down. So to make the tandoori marinade, what we have is yogurt, right? And to the yogurt, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, half a tablespoon of chili powder or paprika. So there you go. And then after that, we're going to add in cumin powder. And we're going to add in another tablespoon of coriander powder. With that, we will ground up the spices and we'll add them in just into the yogurt. And we're also going to add a bit of mustard oil to the tandoori marinade. So usually people say you can add what's that called? You can add a ghee, but I'm strictly against it. Yeah. So instead, you can always add a bit of mustard oil, and just for a bit of fragrance, right? Because rosemary and lamb goes really, really well. And so we're just going to add a bit of it to the tandoori masala, and this will give it. How should I put it? It will give it the richness, right? It give it the richness that you enjoy. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it up and we're gonna marinate this with that. All right? So I'm telling you, this marinade, it doesn't need any food coloring or anything like that usually people do. Because why? I mean, for what reason would you want to turn your lamb red, right? So this, it looks beautiful, rich. It's smelling with strong mustard scent, and then the cumin, the coriander, the cinnamon, all of those are coming in. And what I'm just going to do is I'm going to add a bit more of this elaichi lime, right? So elaichi lime is the most fragranced lime you can find on earth, right? My whole kitchen just smells like lime now. Yeah, so that's great. And we're gonna go mix it again, half of it in, mix it together, and we're good to go for marination. Put the marinade over, right? Paint the picture that's going to be the rack of lamb tandoori style. There you go. So thanks to the Persians and the Mughals to spread the idea of tandoor throughout the Indus Valley back in the days, right? And it's really something amazing. Instead of barbecue sauce, we have our own tandoori sauce. There you go. Just massage it in, right? And then, once it's done, we're gonna leave it in the fridge, and we're gonna cook it up after maybe 1 or 2 hours. If you want to leave it overnight, that's much better. You can do that. And of course, if you're hungry enough, you can just marinate it and pop it in the oven for low heat of 180 degrees Celsius and cook it for 3 hours. It will be tender and juicy inside. But in my case, we want the marinade to set. So there you go. Just put in a bit of marinade. Don't really need much on the back because there is not much meat back here. So whatever happens, it happens at the top. Wonderful, wonderful. All good? My hands are dirty, so let me get cleaned and we will get back. Oh, so this has been marinating for hours, and then as you can see that the tandoori masala has set on the meat itself, right? So it looks beautiful as it is. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a foil and we're going to wrap the whole thing in the foil. Alright, so the package is done and we're going to put this in the oven for about 2 hours or 2.5 hours at the heat of 180 to 200 degrees Celsius, because we want it to cook really slow and low, and we will be probably taking it out and then after that putting it on the grill and getting it done nice and crispy. That's how you get the charred edges and all that. So let's get you after that. Okay, so it's been in the oven for about 1.5 hours for almost 200 degrees Celsius. So I've been up and down between 200 and 180. So as you can see that it's done, right? The cooking process is done, but then it doesn't look anything appetizing right now, right? So what we're going to do is that we're going to open it, right? And we're going to lay it just like that on the oven. And then we're going to grill it. We're going to grill it up to 250 degrees for about 15 minutes on each side, right? Front and back. And after that, you will see the whole thing getting charred and nice and tasty. Oh. Okay, so it's bloody hot now. Sorry for the language, but well, as you can see that we have grilled it nicely, right? It's juicy, it's hot, it's jiggly. You can see all the fat has rendered pretty well. So let's just do a cut test. You can see it's just falling off the bones, right? Alright, there you go. We open it. And there. What a nice piece. Look at how juicy it is, yeah? Just look at all the juices, right? Look at how juicy it is. It's not dry, it's super juicy. And oh, it smells amazing with the tandoori, right? So let's take another piece, or you just take a look at this, right? How juicy it is. It's not dry, it's done too well, right? And that's just it.